And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning, for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own Soulful Duets.
Good morning, everybody. We have Kathy with us today from the Gay Patriots Super Channel. Well, with me, I guess I should say.
Hi.
Hi. Bree's not feeling too good. She's been having migraines the past couple days, so that's why we weren't on yesterday. And hopefully she'll show up. So any prayers and love that we can send her way, and some Reiki for those of you that do that. That would be amazing.
She made quite a few comments this morning on my show this morning. She didn't say that she wasn't feeling bad, or she was feeling bad.
Her headache didn't come back because it's like it wasn't as bad at all this morning earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started coming back about an hour and a half ago. So yeah, she was on. She said that she mentioned your show this morning, and then like right around 9 o'clock our time is when it started creeping back in. So that's always fun.
Hey Christy, hey Trish, hey Dom, hey Jenny,
yep.
Hey Rhonda,
Dom and Christy.
Gotcha.
Trish and Jenny. And Rhonda. Yeah, thanks guys.
I'm telling you, do you know about then? Listen, this is really important. I don't know if you know, but there is a national day now, July 30th. Talked about it on the show. I don't know if Bree mentioned it to you.
She didn't.
But okay, it's a big day, and it is. Let me pull it up on my email.
Okay.
Because this is important for everybody to know. Patricia Shirey, Miss Patricia, our whistleblower gal, and sweet spirit woman that cares about babies. She emailed me this. We put it on the website now too, or not the website, the Kids Convoy Across, Facebook page. It's on there, but I have to go over here. It is Rise Up and Get Loud on July 30th. It is, if you go to, and I'm looking at the org. Here we go. If you go to Our Rescue, OurRescu.org, it's a not only national day, statewide day, countywide day, it is a global day to stand against
human
trafficking and sex, all of the above, the entire, it's worldwide.
That's amazing.
You can go to this website and click on all over the United States. There's little, I don't know if you can see these little pins.
What is it called? Our what?
OurRescue.org. Anyway, there's one in Charleston. They're all over the place. And it's Saturday, July 30th. And you can be a part of it. You can look to if there's anything near you, or you can start your own. And all the information is on this website. It's on this website. And
let's see. Oh, so that's the Operation Underground,
I'm going to send it to you right now.
Right here?
Yeah. Email wise.
Can you see the header? Right here. Time to rise up.
Yes, I can see that. That's it. You got it. There you go.
Rise up for children.
Beautiful. Okay. It's
World
World Day Against Trafficking.
Yep.
So everybody wants to know, Jamie, what they can do. That's what. How many times do you hear it? What can I do?
So much. Yeah, right here it says, are you local business and want to rise up on July 30th? You can get started here.
if you're a business, but if you want to, there's others you can peruse around and say, hey, I don't want to join one. I want to start one. In other words,
right. So there's like a 5-day challenge. There's a donate. And all the people that are doing it, send him a message. So what were you saying? Sorry.
So what I was saying is you can choose to participate in a couple of ways in this, but you can look for one locally. However, if you don't have one locally, you make it local. You make your own. You could be your city street. You know what I'm saying? Just to make this trafficking awareness that's what it's at. That's what.
Right.
That's amazing. And you could just ride up and down the street that day. Just something.
That's really cool.
And we've got the decals working. I actually talked with Candace today. Kim Sparacio called her today. We can go directly to Candace to get anything you want for your vehicle when it comes to all the decals and the magnet signs. She just emailed me also the whole packet, whatever. But you can call her directly. And I did that this morning. I put it up on the banner. And I said, I'm just doing it. And then I talked to her after the fact. Was hoping I hope I didn't say too much. And you know what she said? Oh my God, thank you. So call Candace. Call Candace at Fast Signs in North Charleston. And all those people, I'm going to give you that number. And it's absolutely amazing what's happening. Everybody we're going to do this. Yeah. We're taking back our planet. We're taking it back.
Definitely. Yeah, it's amazing what can actually happen when people actually stand together, huh? When they actually
and
do
believe.
something. Yep.
And believe. And
above the fear.
Faith.
Yep. And have it above the fear.
You can do anything. You can do anything.
Yep.
I got my hog washers on this afternoon.
Yeah, your hog washers.
My hog washers.
I love them hog washers.
Me too.
They're so comfortable.
You can wash any size hog in these.
It's true. It's true. That is very good. So to go along with what the title is about the update for Arizona, the things that we did together while we were there was amazing. The ceremonies that we did 2 or 3? Did we do 4? I can't remember. Did we do 3 or 4?
3 or 4. I think we.
Because I know 3. You did one. Did we do 3 together?
3 together.
Yeah, because we did the one at that one building, in that little community center place or whatever.
Yes.
And then we did
church,
the one.
And then the one out in the field. So there was remember at the Catholic Church.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bree argued with Jesus on that one for a second. That was interesting. But yeah, it was all very surreal to be in that moment.
It really was.
And to think about all the things and those were just a few things that Bree witnessed, for all that stuff.
Right. It's hard to take, listen, Amy, to be honest with you, when Bree and I first talked about, and she said, had so many places and so many things, I was like, oh, yeah. But and so you think when you're going out there that's going to happen. You're going to get all these places, but you can't comprehend the depth of the emotion and the spirituality of every event. You can't just jump from one to one. Right. Because it's all you can take to get through one. You know what I'm talking about? People don't. Well, why didn't you do? That was all we could do to do what we did. Yeah,
and not just that, but like the physical strain on it with the heat and everything too.
It wasn't incredible.
Even. Yeah, it was amazing.
It was.
the chills and everything that we got while we're like the emotion, the spiritual side of it was the manifestation kind of thing, you know, just the realization that this crap happened. And to know, to be there in this situation is one thing. To be there to experience the release of it, to take it back is another. Does that make sense? Like
I know.
Like when you were there in the playground with Kim, and doing the ceremony that you did for the little ones, you know, that alone, you know, was heart-wrenching. And it was freaking awesome that they placed you by the playground. That was so cool. When you're like,
Jamie,
they put me right by the playground.
Whole damn trip.
Yeah.
Was very. I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're, you know, from once you started on your trip and down and went, but I'm going to tell you, my whole trip was like a complete and total. It was like it was so spiritual and so eye-opening and so like.
Miraculous.
I don't know, vulnerable, but
No,
definitely.
But the very strengthening too. I think it strengthened us in a lot of ways.
Because you know we all say we're going to go up there and face it, you know. But then when you face it, you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like, but you're going to do it because you know you're going to do it. What else you got?
Right. And it was just. You know, to even when we were just driving around to see like the stars and stuff on the houses and like what Chad found in the bathroom at the Circle K, the special Circle Ks that we all loved. And, you know, that was amazing to see that right after we just got done doing a ceremony. And you know, and that just shows that we don't know how long that was there. We don't know how long it had been there. But I mean, nobody painted over it or anything either.
No.
So,
no.
You know, I mean, you'd think that if the owner had an issue with it, they would have painted over it, right? But it looked like it'd been there for months, at least.
That I couldn't say. I couldn't. You know, I'm not a forensic kind of gal, you know.
Well, you know, me and my forensic
but it was there regardless. It doesn't matter how long it was there. If it was there 1 day or 10 months, it was there. And that's what it said. And that was pretty shocking and just pretty like, what? Are you kidding me?
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, did you get any inclination or ideas brought to you while you were there about any of the other land areas that when you were there? Like on your drive or anything?
Oh, on my, you mean, well, you mean like good vibes, bad vibes kind of thing?
Yeah, because I know you did at that one campground, right?
Oh, man.
It just felt really, really
that place,
unsafe.
Abilene.
Is that what it was?
Abilene, Texas. Didn't like it. Nope. Didn't like it. Still don't like it. Don't, things not good in Abilene. I don't know what they are, but they're not good there. It's very negative, very dark. Not all places that I went to were, but I'm going to tell you, it was dark. It was dark where we were.
Yeah.
It was dark there. I can't say it was light. There's no light there. Didn't like being there. Abilene was.
That was the topper, huh?
Yes, and also the fact that just so many. It was like, you know, you're driving across you're driving across your country, your land, the United States of America. You know, your land, and you see so many places in this land you call yours, where you call home.
Yeah.
Patriot Home and you see like towns and neighborhoods and like ghost towns.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a good feeling that you get. It is a sad feeling, and you wonder why it's a sad feeling, but nevertheless it is. And this is your country, and you see this, and I keep seeing this as I'm driving down the road, and it's like, this is
Right.
so sad. Where did
Yeah.
these people go? What happened to them? I mean, whole damn homes, cars,
Just
vehicles,
abandoned, huh?
just left there. And why? There has to be a reason, and it can't be
Yeah.
good. Could it be a good reason? Don't think
I
so.
don't think so. Kind of reminds me of do you remember the I Am Legend show with? Did you ever watch that? I don't know if you did, with Will Smith.
No.
Where they had like the virus outbreak or whatever, and it turned people into like these zombie things. But the whole area where he was like overgrown. It was like New York, I think. It was overgrown with brush and everything. And that's what it reminds me of when you're explaining it about, everything's just abandoned. Everything is left exactly how people left it.
So many places, like literal towns.
Mm-hmm.
Towns with businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like, where'd they go?
They're gone, huh?
Where'd they go? Why did they go?
Yeah.
Who did it? How did they do it? What in the world did they do?
Yeah.
What happened? Your guess is as good as mine, and I'm sure there's something that happened, but I'd like to know. Hi, Bree.
There she is. Feel better, Bree. Sis.
That's some ruby red lipstick you got on there, girl.
I tried to wash it off.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
That, when we were in boot camp, when I went through boot camp, and they were trying to instill all kinds of feminine things to us to ensure that we were women and not men in boot camp. That's what the underlying issue was. But we had to have part of our uniform was lipstick. Are you kidding me? Part of your uniform. In other words, if you come to formation and you are dressed AJ squared away in your uniform of the day, which is something, okay, you've got your cap on, your cap cord is red. Your lipstick better match your cap cord. That's part of your uniform.
Really?
Yes. And in boot camp, we were trained to do that, all right? So we got these lipsticks, and there were two favorites. You got little red on.
Won't come off.
Little red.
Little red.
Little red.
You put chapstick on?
Little red. It was called that on our little tube.
Little red.
Little red. That's what you got, girl. And then there's another one called lipstick dyke.
Lipstick what?
Dyke.
Dyke?
Yeah.
Like DYKE?
No, like D. Yeah. That's it. That's the one, right?
Interesting.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
I'm sorry, that was part of your uniform. That seems silly.
It's not lipstick dyke. No, that's another color.
Oh, okay. Why did you do that? You're supposed to be like, you're a girl. You're a girl.
I had to put a little something in here for the day at noontime. I'm not quite right.
Okay.
Or chapstick.
I know. Kathy,
I'll tell you. Can I tell you something?
Please.
Dottie, my sister, Tambourine Dottie.
Mm-hmm.
She had a twin sister,
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. Dolly and Dottie, Dolores and Dorothea.
Oh.
And I don't know, AKA Dolly, my sister Dolly. They were twins. Anyway, Mom sent them to Catholic school back in the 30s, and the 40s, they went to Catholic school. And Dottie had a problem with lipstick when she got older. You know, she was like wild woman, and they were not supposed to wear lipstick.
Oh.
My sister did not wear lipstick to school, but was reported by another student that Dottie had been seen out and about over the weekend with lipstick on.
Oh, no.
Not at school. Just
not at school. No, and the nun who was reported to ended up scrubbing my sister Dottie's lips with steel wool. Roller pad thing. Yeah.
Oh,
in the 30s. Yeah. What does that sound like, Bree?
Sounds like how I grew up. That's
Thank
awful.
you.
That's really
Yeah.
awful.
That's a true story.
I believe you.
So what happened
Straight
to
up
your sister Dolly?
Oh, my mom came in and took care of that shit. She
Yay,
was like,
Mom.
yeah, she
That's
read
good.
that nun a riot act. Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
Yanked him out of there too. Said that'll be, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
Mm-hmm.
That's really awful. You know,
So what-
today, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
go ahead.
real quick, today, for people
But
who
you're
are
talking
still
about
confused,
captivity, you
Right.
know?
Mhm.
people are still confused about the religious roles.
Mhm.
The really huge churches that have worldwide impact tend to have leadership that is pretty awful. And here's one example. We're going to go back to the Catholic one.
Mhm.
In 1933, the Catholic Church, the Pope signed a treaty to be on the side of Hitler. Did you
Oh,
know?
wow.
Doesn't surprise you, I'm sure. But it should surprise everybody who's gone forward with the Catholic Church that you know this, if you know this, that you're surprised now that they're
Mhm.
bad. It's not a surprise if we know our history. And this is why they're trying to take our history from us. Right?
Yeah.
Because without knowing what the history is, then when it happens now, we're more surprised or we're more apt not to believe it instead of going, okay, it fits the pattern.
Mhm.
Right?
Oh,
Anyway,
geez.
back to what you
Some
guys were talking. I kind of just
Some
jumped in. So,
Hitler and the Pope were very close.
very good.
That is crazy. So they signed a treaty with them?
It's not, they didn't call it a treaty, but it was something to where they were allies.
That's creepy. On all levels.
So, what were you guys
So-
talking about? I just kind of jumped in.
Oh, you're good.
My
We were
apologies.
talking about the trip and the ceremonies that we did. Just the effect that it had on, like, while we were there, you know, and what you went through, you know, knowing that what happened and also by taking it back. And the ceremony that Kathy did at the playground.
I love that, by the way,
It was so
Kathy.
cute.
Oh my goodness, I've watched it like 6 times. Which means I've watched it 5.5 times, just so you know. Because that's like 6. It's beautiful. I love it. I love what you guys did.
Yeah, you guys did a really good job.
Yeah, you know, there's some. I'm not, I don't know how to say it, except to just say it, you know, but I'm not the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not quite the same right now.
That's okay.
I am not the same.
What would you say has changed? More emotional?
No. I don't think I can get more emotional. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I know.
It's hard because it's spiritual and physical to a point of, I guess, maybe this is just trying to get used to 5D. I don't know. And then for people like that might be tuning in and like, what's 5D? I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that.
The Ascension.
And so many things happen, so many connections. I got back from I did my walk this morning. I did it yesterday, and then I want to do this July 30th thing, and thinking about things, and just like I need a spiritual notepad.
Right.
Because I got things to take care of, but I have no real place to mark them down. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah, could be like a mental note.
You're not talking literal then? When just for
I'm talking a spiritual notepad.
Okay.
Could you write it down in an actual one?
Yeah, I could, but usually I'm never any place to write it down. By the time I get back, it's done. I can't remember it.
Yeah. Do you have
because other things have happened?
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Do you have the ability to keep like a little tiny notebook on hand?
Not when I'm walking on this 8-mile walk. I'm telling you.
That's a pretty good walk. I've watched you on your.
I'm watching it. No, you don't even know. You don't even know.
I don't even know.
You don't know, seriously. Because I have to switch around, and then this side gets tired, and this is doing great, by the way. But
that's good.
And then sometimes I just stop and I hold the thing up like this, and I'm hiding behind it, letting cars go by, cars go by. And I'm thinking of things because I'm also listening to music while I'm thinking, and I can't remember all these good things that I remember.
Yeah.
Or that I don't. I mean, that I think of.
Me says a notepad app on your phone.
Notepad app while I'm carrying the sign or the flag, because I have to stop then and pull my phone out of my pocket because I am listening to things.
Yeah,
and it's like
I see what you're saying.
Like the mental.
So many good things are coming at you.
Yeah.
You can't write them all down right then, which you can't because your hands are busy.
Right, and I'm eyeballing traffic. How many cars are coming this way? And I put it up there. It's like it's like
maybe.
a guy. It's like that's probably not a good analogy. Like a raincoat guy. Here come the people.
A flasher.
Yeah. So I'm looking for the most amount of traffic. And I put that flag out there. That's what I do.
Maybe ask Jesus to help you remember it later. It's just a thought. Like, Jesus, help me remember that one. I need that one.
Yeah, I do. It's better when I can write them down. I write a lot of stuff down I can, but I can't always do that.
That's true.
That's very true. I get what you're talking about, though. Then Missy Mimi's got nothing.
She's like, then I got nothing.
I like the ask Jesus to help you remember thing. I think that's a really good one.
Help me remember that when I'm home and I can write it down.
Do you want to hear what I do? I go through the rainbow. And I pin things on the colors when I don't have a way to write something down that I really want to remember. And so if I'm going to be somewhere where
in your head, you do this in your head?
I do this, but I do it out loud. So, okay, that one's red today. I'll remember that one's red. So this idea is red. If more come at me, that one's orange, that one's yellow, that one's green, that one's blue. And I go through the entire rainbow. If more come at me than that, then I break them down. Pink, peach, ugly yellow. I go through.
Mustard yellow, Dijon.
But I love Mimi. I saw it up there, but I love it. She's like, Mimi's trying so hard, right? And we were like, no, I can't do it because she's like, then I got nothing. Like,
I got nothing.
Yukon Cornelius. Nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius. Is that
Yukon Cornelius.
That's where I got nothing.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Yukon Cornelius.
Is it
You know,
the
the
gambling thing?
animation?
Oh,
The old one?
Yeah.
The old
old
one. Is
one.
there another? Yeah. The
There's a lot of
original,
Rudolph
like the
ones. I'm
claymation
saying
one
like
she's
the
talking
one
about.
from back in the day.
The old one.
The oldest one. The
You
better
know,
the
with
oldest one.
the Island of Misfits.
Yes. We are the mistletoes.
Hmm. And so Yukon Cornelius, he was the gold miner, and he would throw up his pick, twirl it around, come down, stick it somewhere, and then he'd go. He would lick the pick, okay?
Okay.
And he'd go, nothing, nothing. In other words, nothing.
We've got nothing.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Look it up.
Of course.
He's like, nothing. There you go.
I'm not a cartoon watcher, I guess.
It's not a cartoon. It's classic Rudolph the
It's
Red-Nosed
a
Reindeer.
claymation, Bree.
It's
not
like,
I'm
cartoon.
sorry, I don't watch stuff like that. I apologize.
we are Santa's elves. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We are Santa's elves. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, mainly watched it for the first time last year. They had a
Oh my
Christmas thing
gosh.
here in town.
This is how old I am. I watched the premiere. When it first came on. Yeah,
Whoa.
the
That is-
premiere. Yeah.
That is
right.
pretty
I'm
amazing.
golden.
You're unolding, so I'm not
You're
sure.
unolding, so you're
Golden.
not golden anymore.
You're amazing, Kathy. That's what you are.
Mhm.
You're amazing. You know I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. A lot of people have said that they're going to do something.
Yes.
Christy has an ornament that
Yay,
has with
Christy.
Yukon that says that. I
Come
got
to the rescue, and she's 25 and holding.
nothing. She's 25.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Yes. No.
Hey, there we go.
I got
Yeah.
There's
Mother
also
of
reason.
Messages
nothing.
is not too far behind you, Kathy.
Who's that?
Mother of Messages.
That's right. But guess what? Pretty soon you're going to go past me because I'm going backwards.
You guys are gonna.
I'm going backwards.
I'm with you.
I think that's kind of what ascending does.
Oh,
No.
it does not feel lovely. Gotta say. Feel lovely later, but right this second. Oh.
Yeah, because you got to get used to it.
Mm.
Got to get used to the differences of thinkings and everything.
True, there's a lot of that. So tell me, what was the part that hits you the most out of the trip, Kathy?
That-
Aside from just a dust storm. Because, aside from that.
Just the Death Storm.
It's like she can pick one. She's laughing so hard.
oh, you
Kick it
just
out.
don't understand. Maybe you do.
Can you?
Let me tell you, girl.
Can you kick it? Oh, you did. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I don't know.
This is something that it's the whole damn trip. It's the whole trip.
Mm-hmm.
There's you can't take apart one of it. You can't.
I know there's a lot. Can you do top
You
5?
can't take one. Let's say it was more. Can't do that. So I would have to say, this just the trip. Outlying moments. Little girls in the desert. And that mountain was talking to me.
Superstition Mountain.
I can't yet put it all into words,
That's okay.
but it's in here. And then if you want to like lighten the moment and breeze on the phone, let me tell you something, people.
Tell them. Tell them
In the
all.
middle of the dust storm, I am talking to her now. I've had to put my phone down. I put my phone down. It's on my mattress. I'm holding my little trailer door like this. I'm trying to close it. I'm trying to close the door. I'm talking to Bree on the phone, telling her this is pretty bad. And she's like, you know what, Kathy, just put the phone down. And I'm like, I put the phone down 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
It had
What a-
uprooted trees, cracked some trees in half. And I felt very strongly just to tell her it's going to be okay. It's just a dust storm. And afterwards, remember,
Yeah.
we told everybody.
Here's the deal, though. She kept on thinking that I was afraid, which I was not afraid. It was not about that. I was calling her to say there's some really spiritual shit going on here. She's
Yeah.
like, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Also, I don't sound like that. Just so we're clear.
Well, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
It's just
But
a
I
dust storm.
understood what you were saying about the mountain. But you kept going back to the wind.
Well, yeah, because I couldn't close the door.
I get it. I should have just let you talk and shut up,
Shut up.
which I apologize for.
Oh my God. Take
But-
that ego. Take that ego away. You don't stop that.
Nah.
No. So you gotta
Nah.
get it.
Who I am is who I am. It's the same. You know, I think that it's good to care. I do. And you learn how to care for somebody better when you understand them better, and I love that. I loved getting to meet you.
It was so cool.
I mean, it was amazing that it was you three in the truck with me going to do these things. I don't think I could have done it if anybody else different was there. It was an amazing, intense day. And I don't know of anybody else who would have come to do it. And you went very, very, very far. Once again, proving that a Marine has integrity. Especially our sensitive one. That's our Kathy. I think you should have red hair, though. You're a bit of a spitfire, you know.
Oh, no. No.
Uh-huh.
You are amazing, and I'm so glad you came.
Me too.
And your updates were amazing. The one with the cop? My goodness. When you
Wait,
had to
I didn't
go
know.
back,
I don't know about the one. With the purse, yeah.
And you had to go back, and you wouldn't have known to do that
Unless
you
they
hadn't been
pulled you
pulled
over.
What?
And then it was
At
like,
least you're only 40 miles.
See, I'm not even thinking about that now. I'm thinking about the trip because that was a whole nother thing.
all right, the whole trip. The whole thing was the trip.
That was kind of awesome, though. You lost it twice.
I lost what, my wallet?
Your
or my
wallet
mind?
twice.
Yes, your wallet, not
Yes.
whatever it is.
You left your wallet in our car
Yeah.
the first time,
Yeah.
and then you left it at the gas station the other time. But see,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you left it in our car, because then we came
Listen.
back because Chad didn't want to go back later because it was so hot.
I know.
But then you got a chance to
tell
say
you.
And then we
Let me
got
tell
to
you.
give loves and everything.
We did. That was the strangest, most bizarre, it was like, you kidding me? I can't believe it. First of all, I know he's pulling me over.
Mm-hmm.
And about 1 mile, mile and a half to, when you're going fast, miles seem real short. But it's about a mile to the Louisiana border from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm watching everything because I got this trailer and everything going on. And it's like, I'm looking. And I'm like I'm seeing lights. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. What could he possibly be pulling me for?
right.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not speeding.
Yeah.
Can't. There's no speeding with that trailer on there in my
Yeah.
little 2005. It's enough to pull it, but don't push it. Pull it,
Yeah.
don't push it.
Yeah.
So when he comes and, he does all the stuff that he does, because I can see him in the rear view mirror. You know how they touch I watched him put his fingerprints on my tail light, and I'm like, okay,
Oh, that's fun.
all right. He passed that inspection. And he's like, how you doing, ma'am? And I'm like, hey. And it's like, he says, you really didn't, not doing anything, but I noticed you don't have an inspection sticker on your windshield, your left front bottom windshield. And I'm like, no, or not an inspection. It was a registration.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a registration. And I'm like, no, you don't do that. Where are you from? Then I was like, you're the policeman. How do you not know where I'm from? Did you not look at both my license plates?
Did you run the plate?
Yeah.
Or something?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no, we don't have them in South Carolina. I said, but I'd be happy to show you my registration, because I got all my stuff. He says, no, ma'am, I don't need that. He says, I just need to see your driver's license. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, oh, no. I was like, what? And I looked at him, and fear and panic and like,
Oh.
I'm like, I don't have it. What? And he's like, what? I'm like, oh my God. I'm looking at him like, you got to help me. And he was like, now he asked me for my driver's license. Who do you know when you don't present one and say that it's not here? I don't have it. Who do you know as a police officer? You ever watch Cops? You ever watch, remember the show that stopped just right after COVID? That show, Live PD.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that show?
Yeah.
Oh, I get mad at police sometimes. A lot of times.
Right.
Anyway, it's like, who the hell are you to ask him that question? Anyway, I'm thinking, they're not going to let him go. They're not going to let him go. They're going to give him like, you in a heap of trouble, boy.
Right.
He's like, ma'am, you just go. I'm just gonna let you go. You just go. Go ahead. Go. And I'm like, you just go. You just go. That's what it was. And I'm like, well, where are you going? Like, I might need help. You're good. Never saw my license. Doesn't know who I am, who I was, or whatever. And then I drive back, and Oh, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I was like freaking out. And I figured it was at the gas station that I was last, which was 40 miles back.
That's good.
Natalie, if you're out there, her name is Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
What a sweetheart. I hugged Natalie so hard. I was like, I want to call you George. Oh,
And you will be mine.
she was so sweet. She was so sweet. She says, you know, I saw you though. And she said, I thought to myself, I would have liked to talk to her. I said, talk away, girl. Talk. 'Cause here I am now. Yeah, that was meant to be. Now, if that guy wouldn't have put, I didn't know I had lost my wallet. I didn't know I left it back there. I didn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, if he wouldn't have pulled me over, I would have
been over
gone
the state line and everything.
120 more miles.
Mm-hmm.
Because after that fill up, I said, I'm good to my campsite. I would have gone straight to the campsite. I wouldn't have known anything about it until I got to the campsite. And I'm telling you, there was divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
It was angelic. It was spirit guide. It was all of the above. Plus, they wanted me to take a time out. And I absolutely wasn't going to. I was not going to. I was wanting to go home. And they made me take a time out.
Yep.
And that's how that happened.
That's kind of awesome.
I love it. I really do. Hey, Jamie, is there a lily by you?
Yes.
Okay, because I keep hearing it. I'm like, her cat has a bell. I don't
He's
want her
probably
cat in
through
here. And I keep hearing like, so I wasn't ignoring you, Miss Kathy. I just don't want the cat by me.
Yeah, she's scratching. So it's been.
But I do. I love that. I love how many of those kinds of stories there were. Remember when I texted him like, "Hey, I hit a deer."
Yeah.
Guess what? I just hit a deer. That's all. I just hit a deer.
And what's amazing
in the right way, right?
Hey, wait a minute. Let's take that one to all the others besides the ones you had when you were there. And it's like, well, this happened to Bree. Well, this happened to Bree. Well, this happened to Bree. Well, that just can't be true.
And it was crazy though. She was right she was right behind us, right?
I know.
And we were only going like 40 something miles an hour, so we weren't even going very fast because it was, in the dark and through this little windy canyon area. And there was like big diesels coming down one side. It was only two-way lane, two-way street. And there's big diesels, and Chad was cussing. And Chad was cussing the diesels out because they just kind of barrel their way through.
I don't care.
No, they don't. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking back. I'm like, "What is going on? Where's Bree?" And I didn't know the deer had even gone behind us. And Chad's like, "Yeah, they are." So are dogs. And but I was like, "Where's Bree? We need to turn around." And Chad's like, "Those effing trailer truckers." Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, "We need to turn around. Turn around." And then there was like three big trucks, not diesels, but the three big trucks right around Bree's car. Mm. And we pulled around. I get out. I run over to her, and he's like, I think she hit the deer." I'm like, "Oh crap!" So I'm like, run over there, and Bree's like freaking out.
I know you're making it up.
We have pictures of you holding stuff on my car.
I know.
And it was just it was just like, why your car? We were like literally, they'd like gone right behind our truck, and Bree was right there. And there was no blood or anything on the car. It's just hair.
Just hair, deer hair.
Yeah, it was just deer hair. But like the front was just barely dented in a little bit. Some of the grill was broken because it's like that cheap plastic stuff. And,
the light wants to pop out.
The light was like wanting to fall out, but it was still there. The blinker was not working
airbags
anymore.
didn't deploy.
No, the airbags didn't deploy or anything.
And so you're actually reliving the whole scene from Tammy. Melissa McCarthy. Tammy. Did you see that movie?
No.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have to watch that one.
That used to be that was Troy and Mai's movie. We know
Yeah.
we do all this stuff, but then we found Melissa McCarthy was one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have to talk to you about your intro, y'all.
Our intro?
Your intro to this.
Is there one like that?
Yeah.
You mean the
Is?
half face where she's closing her eye and my eyes open?
I don't know. I saw
That's
one. I
both
was
of our
like, I have
face
to
in
check
That's
it
both of
out.
our faces. Yeah.
I don't know. I have to see it again. I just know I was
Should
like,
we play it real quick?
No,
yeah.
I think that's the one she's talking about.
Just the
I
first
don't
one?
know.
We'll play it and see.
Yeah.
I will play it. I'm gonna play it right now.
Relax.
And
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own Soulful Duets.
Yeah,
So that one?
was it. Okay, I feel
but the
better.
eyes still open. Both eyes are
Like
open.
our eyes are open.
I
Our eyes were open and everything.
No, I pay attention.
I'm
Huh?
glad.
I'm glad.
I pay
Pays
attention.
That's
Very
good. That's
good.
good.
Melissa McCarthy.
So,
Christy
just
loves
in
that
case
movie.
anybody else was wondering,
Right? There it is. Both eyes open.
see, and you do all those cool intros, and you do that intro, and I got nothing.
I'm telling you, I
I
help
got
you
a
out.
Ferris wheel.
Which
I
is
got
so
a
cool. And you
Ferris
have the
wheel.
flag.
Yeah, it's pretty
Which
nice,
someone
but there's
told
no
me-
sound.
I asked her, it's like, isn't that backwards? She's like, no, that's how it is on the uniform because the flag is supposed to be flying behind you. So I thought that was really cool. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
What was the question?
I thought you did it on purpose. Your flag, your American
About your flag?
What happened with it?
No, you did a good job. I looked at it. I was like, isn't that backwards? And she's like, no. If you're in the military, you know that when it's flying, it's supposed to be flying towards behind you, as if you're marching it into battle. And
Right.
so, yeah.
So the
So I
stars
didn't
are
know,
first.
and I was
So
like, that's
you're-
awesome.
So you're yeah.
That was really cool. I learned that this morning.
Okay.
That's very cool. I
Moose
didn't know.
taught me because she was in the military.
She's in the military too.
You guys remind me a lot of each other. I love it. Yeah, we could put some music to that, Kathy. Yeah, I know. All I know is the name, Solid Gold Dancers. That's all I know.
Yeah. Go see Bob.
Bob?
That's Trish.
What about Bob?
Trish. Bob. She just taught me that Bob was in the AKA whatever for. She's like, oh, I have to go. When we're talking about cannabis and stuff, she's like, I got a message from Bob. You know, meaning, I guess she took a hit off a joint. I don't know for sure.
Oh,
You know,
Mom will know
I got
about
a
Bob.
message from Bob. Bob, go see Bob. In other words, you need to get something. I have to go see Bob. I don't know. I never knew about
that's
Bob
like
until
talking
Trish.
to Arthur.
The truth, according to Trish, she'll tell you. She'll tell you.
I love Trish. She's so
I do too.
She's cool.
She's
She had
awesome.
an emergency.
What
She
happened?
had an emergency at the
You had
fab
to go
shop.
see Bob.
Have a good show, ladies.
Love it.
That was about
Emergency
20
in the
minutes
fab
ago.
shop. Maybe the Bob shop.
I don't know. I don't know.
I do have to say thank you for the comments about my hair.
Yeah. I love your hair.
Dom said that I looked like Black Widow from
That's awesome. I
from
haven't seen it either, Kathy.
what's it called?
I don't know.
From what is it called? The Avengers?
Yeah, everybody's talking about this Black Widow thing. I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, with the superheroes right there.
Yeah,
Natasha
but I'm just
Romanoff.
saying there's so much bad stuff with that. I'm not watching anybody's movies anymore. I'm not watching Disney bullshit. I'm not watching these people's shit.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Just not
like I
doing it.
said,
Go for it. Somebody told me, I think it was Chaz. She says, yeah, I heard about Black Widow and they're doing this and they're doing that. I'm like, why do you want to watch that shit? Why would you watch
Yeah.
it? I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. No. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't watch much of anything anymore.
I don't watch
And
nearly all the crap that I used to watch. That's for sure.
I like watching documentaries because I'll sit there and correct them. Well, that's true, but that part's not true.
You're like,
Keep
no.
going. And also, cool, not even possible. And that is true. I like doing that. That's my downtime.
Oh, Kathy, did you catch our show on Friday at all?
I don't think so.
She doesn't
Friday.
watch things.
On Friday? We're not things. We're people.
I'm just saying.
No.
Just trying to help you out.
Let me tell you, I didn't watch nothing. I watched nothing.
Shit
I don't want to talk to anybody. I didn't look at Facebook. I was like, check my mail, maybe watch the bank account. That's it.
Good for you.
Does a bank account have a lot of good things in it? Since you watch it, so
That's for her to
It's a
know, and that's not.
hopeful bank account.
That's good.
Bank account.
Hopeful bank accounts
It's
are good.
right now. It's adequately hopeful.
That's
good.
good. That's good.
It's adequately
That's
hopeful.
very sweet.
And God takes good care of me.
That's good.
I'm really glad.
Well, the reason why I
Yeah.
asked was because you know how Bree said a lot when you're feeling the influence, I guess, of the dark side of the negative influence or anything like that, how you say only love is allowed, only the love of Jesus is allowed in here. You don't let him in. And if there's anything that is not love of Jesus, it must go out. You send it away with love, kind of thing, right?
Right.
So this song came to me when I was standing over by the sink, and because I like to do my stuff with music, as you do, and so I just started singing, "Only the love of Jesus, only the love of God, only the love of Jesus may reside in my home. Only the love of Jesus, only the love of God, only the love of Jesus may reside in my heart." And you can change that last word to, my home, my heart, my soul, my everything, my car, and so we've been doing a lot, and it's been helping out a ton. Like with Chad, when he gets over anxious and he starts getting irritated at like everything, I'll go up to him and I'll put my hand on his chest, and then I'll just start singing that. And he's like, it's amazing how much that works. And so I've had the kids like put their hands on the mirror and look at themselves and do the same thing. Oh, thank you. And do the
That's
same thing,
awesome.
looking themselves in the eye and saying, only resides in my heart. And, with that song. And
You can hear that song. You can hear that song like resonating, and you can hear like gospel choirs.
exactly. That's what we were talking about yesterday.
And then everybody goes, and then it goes from gospel choirs inside. Then they connect to the outside, and then everybody connects, and it's like better than I'd like to teach the world to sing.
Right.
Perfect harmony.
Yeah.
That's what needs to do with that with that. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Woo! Yeah.
And have a little bit of
so
drums in
happy
the
right
back and
now.
everything. And
That's
then
beautiful.
the song that also came to mind, I'm sure we all know that,
Yeah.
is the
Down to the river.
I went down to the river
I went down
to
to the
pray.
Studying about that
the good old way. And doing like me and Breed were talking yesterday and having it combine and then having like a round kind of thing go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so
I know what you mean.
She can hear
I
it.
know.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I like that slang. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I am.
So it's just something that can also help. I think anybody when they're having that fear or that the little tiny influences that he likes to put in your brains, about why am I here or what am I doing this for? What good am I doing?
And that's
Only the
why I
Lord
need the spiritual
Jesus.
notebook.
Exactly.
Back to that again.
Use your rainbow.
Only the love of Jesus.
Takes practice, but I think you can do it.
The mental notebook, the rainbow.
I'll try.
Missy Bree hugs you.
Brenda, I have missed you so
Doyle.
big. Where have you been?
O'Doyle rules. Sorry. I know it's not O'Doyle, but yeah. Brenda, where have you been? I missed you, girl. Hugs.
So, have you ever tried to do something like that, Kathy? I think a lot of people wonder why some people can remember more things than others. And so I'm wondering, have you ever tried to do something like that, just like a mental exercise? Remember something with every color? Just to give it a shot. Why are you looking at
and
like
let me
I'm
tell you
silly?
what. No, because look, I have been really blessed to do a lot of cool things. And one of the things you probably don't know that about me is that I was a school teacher for a little while.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
At Evangel Christian School. And there were things. I was a camp counselor. I mean, I just had so many great things and opportunities to be with kids and to try to teach them things. And I'm a good teacher. Also went to some, what do you call them? Workshops for teachers and the camp counselors and things like that. Learned things. A lot of the things were remembrances, like how to remember people's names, how to do this.
Tons of stuff.
I know tons of stuff. Also, working in many food chain restaurants in my life and going to their management academies and learning memory things from that. All these things into implementation. It just still, it's a matter of, it's getting better. It's getting better because I'm going backwards. And there are some nutrients or minerals or things that I can take to help. But see, when you get older, Bree,
I'm listening.
Sometimes it's like, where the hell did that go? Call them senior moments. All right? And I'm working on them.
Holding
Hey,
moments.
Jamelia, why you haven't seen your moments?
I've been having senior moments for a long time.
And I think I'm doing pretty good considering.
I think you're doing fantastic. I use them especially, because I've had strokes and because of the lightning and things like that. So I absolutely make sure.
Shit up. Can we move on?
Not even a little bit. That's why I make sure I use stuff like that, because that's how my memory stays. Because I make sure I do it on purpose every day.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the living lightning struck out of me.
I was struck into me. What?
Whatever. And I can't remember shit as good as you.
Like I said, it's every
You were
day on
blessed with
purpose.
that, for sure. Yeah.
I'm just stubborn. Just a little
It's
bit,
true.
huh, Kathy? Just a little. Not as stubborn as some people I know, but I'm still stubborn.
What some people are you talking about?
Only the other two on the screen with me.
We're
It's
not
a beautiful,
stubborn, are we,
it's a
I'm not
beautiful
stubborn.
stubborn.
I
We're
am
not
not
stubborn at
stubborn.
all.
No, I'm not stubborn. No,
No,
I
you're
used to be
determined.
stubborn. I used to be
Determined.
stubborn. I
What
used to
word
be
would you
stubborn.
use? Because I was giving a
used to be
compliment to
stubborn.
myself and to you. So if you don't like that word as a compliment, what word would you use?
I would say determined.
Determined's good. I know. Kathy's swag is freaking stellar.
It's true.
It's from Dom.
Swag.
Yeah. Dom loves your
What's
swag.
my
The way maybe you bought
Which
it.
Your
swag?
overalls.
Which
Probably your
particular
overalls.
swag? Because I got all kinds of daggone. Now, which nomenclature of swag are
That's
we
right.
talking?
Which nomenclature? You like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
I think she's watching
I'm
from before
telling you,
because she was
let me
mentioning
tell-
stuff about the
I got to
towns.
show this on the small
Yeah,
town,
do.
big box stores. Oh.
Yeah, I think she's watching from earlier when we were talking about the small towns and how people just like up and left.
But they're not replaced. They're still small.
Oh.
And they're still
Yeah.
there.
Love me some Kathy with cake swag.
Love me some Kathy with a K swag.
Swag, all the swag.
I got your swag.
You know what I think is going on with those cities, by the way? Those towns that are
Don't, but you should tell
completely
us.
abandoned. They're not abandoned.
They're not.
They're just
abandoned?
taken underground.
You think so?
I do.
Hmm.
If they're not something that has been pushed out by chemicals infiltrating the land, I think they've gone underground.
Hmm.
They really do.
You know what kills me is
No.
people haven't even begun to
Really?
just begin to think about underground stuff, civilizations, communities, countries. You know that you wait till people find that stuff out.
There's just so much.
There's just more than.
That's why it's a really good idea to keep us here in the now, right?
Mhm.
Here in what we know, what we can do something about. Because your
Right.
show this morning was about action, a call to action. And I think it's imperative that people realize that nothing's going to get done if we don't do it. It's us.
Mhm.
You're hearing this, it's you.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, it's the people you know who need to hear it, because it's them too. And nobody's coming to save
Why
us. We're
does
the
it
ones.
feel
It's us here.
sometimes like you're beating a wooden stick that has no feeling?
Because sometimes we're frustrated, so we go out where there are no people and we beat a wooden stick. No, I agree with you. Well, you've known about this really intensely for a year now, Kathy?
Right.
Intensely
For a year. I've known since I was little too.
Yeah.
Okay? 18 months old. I've been trying to get anyone to hear me for that long. I'm 42 now. So I can understand and appreciate, by the way, your frustration.
Mm-hmm.
More people hear every day. Some people need to hear it the way that you say it, Kathy. Some people need to hear it the way that I say it. Some people need it how Jamie says it, how Julia Treat says it, how everyone in the chat says it. Because we all have a different take on it. Some people need to be screamed at to wake up. Some people just need a good smack in the head. I don't know what people need, but God's going to provide it because it's happening now. More people know now than I've ever, that aren't in it, by the way, than my entire life of people knowing. So while the frustration is true and real for those who have known intensely for a short amount of time, comparatively, I am grateful for everyone who is awake. I am more grateful and more intensely grateful for those who do something about it. So let's run through the couple of things that you talked about this morning, and then I want to add to it a little bit, what people can do. You were talking about the banners at the printing place there.
Right.
Right?
Fast
That people
signs
could-
in North Charleston. Mhm.
Right? Everybody
Yeah.
could get something like that. Take it, put a magnet on your car.
You can. There, she's got magnets. She sent me now, because you don't have this stuff, but my email and stuff.
Is it
If
Dixie chick.
is it the one you sent us the invitation to, or is it a different one?
Gmail,
Gmail.
DixieChick53 at Gmail. But I'm saying, she has just sent a little while ago all the fast signs order forms. See the attached. I'm just going to open it real quick.
Okay.
So I know what the hell I'm talking about, because she is very happy to talk with anybody who wants to. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Bumper stickers.
I want a bumper sticker. I like bumper
Stop child trafficking. www.kidsconvoy.com. Bumper sticker. Car decals and stickers. Child trafficking is real. Vehicle magnets. Child trafficking is real. I mean, you can get all the different kinds of magnets and stuff. Oh my goodness. So, Candace, if you can type this in, can you type this in?
Yep.
And Candace is spelled with like dice.
Candice.
Dice.
Is it CAN?
CANDICE. She's a dicey chick. All right. Dot DeCastro. DECASTRO. At fast signs.
Is it FAST?
Yes.
SIGNS.
Yes. .com.
Okay.
No,
Email her about what?
There. About
The KKAA swag.
Well, no, it's not swag. This is like not swag. This is like, you can get bumper stickers. You can get the Kids Convoy logo. You can get a custom if you want it. Child trafficking is real. You can get car decals for your windows. You can get magnets for your vehicle. You can get, are you ready for this? Flags. We get flags now for your windows. All right, you go down the street with your flags flying.
Oh, kind of like
car.
Kind of like these ones.
Yes. They're expensive right now. Okay, because and the reason they're expensive right now is the more orders you get, the cheaper they can get. I said I don't care right now, because people are wanting to do stuff. You want to do something? Pay $100 for a set of flags.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's something.
There you go.
Fly them around. Use them.
Pass them out to your friends, family.
And you can have just like that flag there, but it's a little one. It goes on your car. The banners you can wave. Okay, that's where you can get all this stuff from. If you want to say, this is what I was saying. This. Everybody's like, what can I do? What can I do? You can do this. You can do this. You can meet on July 30th. Well, there's not one in my town. Start one. You don't want to do the whole town, do your street. Walk up and down your street. Make people aware.
Make a handmade sign.
There you go.
Make a handmade
She showed
sign.
her sign.
I
this morning,
did.
the Hamburg's one.
Yeah.
Right? Her very first one. Kathy showed that this morning.
Before I had all the bells and whistles that I was donated and given, thank God, to, I wanted to make something happen. It's like, I'm going to make this is going to happen. I didn't have, see that going across the bottom right there? You see that?
Yeah, you just had a little cardboard piece with hempworks or something with your, that was it.
I used to do this.
She sure did. She sure did.
And I'm going to tell you what, you have not because you believe not.
Exactly.
You have not because you ask not, and then once you ask for it, you don't believe you're going to get it. Come on, why are you asking?
Exactly.
Just don't bother.
Yep.
I don't know.
I agree. I agree with that. I mean, you're the one who goes up and down, right? You're 8 to 100 million miles when you walk, and you have that huge flag. You had a video of it, so I saw it, and I saw you doing it, and I imagine you doing it every day that you say you're going to do it, and I pray for you while you're there.
Thank
right?
you.
And I know you do. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
You are the woman who, when you say something, you do it. I have never met someone who follows through as well as you do. And that says a lot. But also, you came clear here, like to Arizona.
Yes, I did.
You know, you said you would, and you did. You went to the border because you said you would.
Yeah,
This
I'm never
isn't
saying anything.
something
I'm
that-
never doing anything again.
Yes, you are. That part's just facetious, y'all. Don't trust that
I'm never
part.
saying anything like that again.
That's also
Yeah,
not true.
I have a funny feeling, but not for a minute. Not for a minute.
Just for a minute.
For a minute.
I know you have some really tough battles. This one was more just prep. I know that you have some really tough stuff coming up, and I know that everybody here does. We're all here for a purpose, and sitting down and watching the world go by as if it's a movie is not one of them. Do you hear me? It isn't one of them. This isn't a movie. It never was a movie.
The idleness is the devil's tool.
Devil's playground, baby.
Do not want to be idle.
So what else can we do? Those things are important. Get the awareness out there. There's the cards that Kathy has on there you can get printed off, right? Cards you could hand out to people. Prayer is always good. Prayer is in action, right? Prayer is in action. You can do that. Excellent.
So are those? How do we get those cards?
Those are off the
Those
website.
are
right?
off the website, and I don't know what to say about that. I would
You
say
can get
try
the
to
design and go to Visa Print, and they do a great job for cheap.
Yeah. We're hoping that works out.
Right. We're still looking for Kim.
She hasn't responded to anybody?
Not that I know of. Has she to you?
No, she hasn't.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's keep Kim in our hearts and our prayers and see if we can't find her.
And RevNed.
RevNed too. How's he doing, by the way?
I haven't spoken to him since yesterday, but you know the man has suffered with Lyme disease. You know, he had a lot of problems, and some of this stroke stuff.
Is that from that?
Yes, things are going on, and he's also being attacked by reptilians.
I have no doubt. He is a quite bright light.
You know?
Is he alone?
No, he has his wife.
Wonderful.
But he's been through some bizarre things. Like bizarre to us. Maybe not bizarre to you. But you know,
if there's a chance, I would love to talk to him, Kathy.
Would you?
I really would.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Thank you. If you want to share my number with him, and he would like that, I'd be grateful.
I will. I'll let him know. I will
He
let
is a
him
good
know.
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very good.
Man.
There's something you can do too. What Brenda's saying. Dust off your channel, like me, or start a new one. Just bite the bullet and do it.
The more people talking about it, the more people hear about it. I agree.
What happened?
We don't know.
We don't know. I know she was sick. She told me that she was sick.
I know.
And then after
that,
I haven't
It's like
heard from her. Let's see. She told me.
I talked to her just before the trip, and then I sent her some things during the trip, but got no reply. No.
She said that she had a UTI, and it made her feel a lot worse. And the antibiotics make her feel gross. And then she's taking a lot of vitamin C, 60 milligrams, I guess, in coconut oil.
Something ain't right.
Yeah. She got meds. She said she's doing better. And that was on July 1st when I talked to her.
Yeah.
With so many people being connected with the light, right? Hooking up with the light, joining the light side, whatever you want to call it, being awakened, you have to make a choice. Being awakened means you have a choice to make. You have to make one. If you don't make a choice, you choose the dark side, the negative side, whatever it is, automatically.
Thank you. If you don't choose, you choose darkness. It's not
Right.
like,
Yep.
you know,
And
Not
when
making
you
a
do
choice.
that,
I'm not going to choose. That means you choose darkness. That's it.
Right.
Yep.
That's all that is. There's no fence.
Not hard
There's
to
no
choose.
fence. It's one side or the other. And it's important that you know that. And in doing that, right, the light inside of you grows brighter or dimmer. The lighter you are, the more darkness is afraid of you, because you're lighting up your world and the world around you. That's bringing back the future for God, right? It's lighting up everything around you for God, because that light inside you is the light of Christ. So they want to stomp it out. They're going to go around everything they can around your life to do that. That doesn't matter. You stay tight with God. You keep your faith in God because you chose God. God's going to win. This is the hard part. He's going to win with or without you, because it's your choice to be on his side or not.
Can I give you Candace's number to put on that thing too?
Yeah.
Because you can call her. She said it's okay to call her.
Sweet.
Okay, hold on.
She's
just a
not
second.
always there because she's the manager, but if you want to talk to her.
Somebody's calling me, and I don't know where they're calling me from, and because I can't see where it's at. But yeah, let me.
I'm not calling you.
Okay. And I don't know if it's Facebook or if it's
Oh, they're calling you on your computer?
the voice. Yeah, because I can hear it in the earphones.
Interesting.
So her number is, if you're ready,
Yep, go ahead.
843
Okay.
718
Okay.
3317. And she's like, yeah, she's like, thank you. And I'm like, of course. Those people donated that flag. She donated $50 cash to me.
Nice.
These are good people. They need to be. I'm like, are you kidding me?
They need the business. They did that out of
Complete
pure love.
pure love, pure love and goodness. So yeah, call them up.
Wonderful.
And get you some decals and some magnets. Oh,
We're going to get bumper stickers.
Yeah, bumper stickers. That's crazy. Yeah. I was like, I just found out about the bumper stickers. Yeah.
Right.
And the flags. Big flags, flag like that, smaller flag.
So tell us, what would we do with the flags, Kathy? You said you walk up and down this highway, right? And you're holding it up. And you just stand there for a minute?
Sometimes I do. No, it's not a minute. Sometimes
Longer?
it depends on how much traffic is coming. You know, you try to gauge it because it's different at different times of day. But it is a 6-lane highway. Okay? We got 3 lines going one way, 3 lines going the other, coming toward me. So I can, like if I'm on this side of the road, I can do this for this coming traffic. Like I might be walking that way. But I will take that flag, and I don't know what else I can compare how I do it to sometimes as far as when you're running with a flag. But Mel Gibson, when he took the Patriot flag,
Patriot, yeah.
Not Braveheart, but when he was the Patriot.
Yeah.
And he turned around. They were going to be defeated. Then he turned around and I'm like, no. And he's like, doing this with this flag.
I love it.
And that's what I do going down the road. Sometimes I get a good breeze with me. I work it. I have to work the flag. It's like, you just can't carry this flag. You have to know how to work it. And then sometimes it might not be blowing and they can't see it, but I know I've got like 20 cars, 30 cars going by the slip. I will take it. I'll put that pole down and I'll zip it up. You have to be quick. You got this flag, it's all furled. You got wind going, you have to be quick. And then you stand there like my head's behind the flag. Like, stop child trafficking. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then sometimes they peek over the top to see them. I'm like, oh, more cars. You know, and that's what I do. And that's how I do it. And I was like, oh, cars over here. Cars over here.
Nice. Right.
You know, it's like, ooh, in your face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Very
what I
cool.
do. That's what I do. For
I love it. I love it. I don't
4
think that
miles
would
one
be a
way
wrong
and
way
4
to do it.
miles back.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love that.
I get the benefits that I get out of it is it's very healthy. It's great
Yeah.
exercise. I'm getting upper body workout too.
True.
That's true.
I'm getting my lungs. I'm getting a cardio workout. My heart. I'm getting a leg and foot workout. I'm getting a mental workout. And I'm like, and I'm being a light in the darkness. I'm shining a light. I'm planting seeds. Come on.
For sure.
But you can't do that. That's okay if you can't do that. You can make a paper sign and sit on a corner in a chair. You can do that.
Kim wrote me.
Talk to somebody about it in the grocery store. You know, don't be scared. Don't be shy. People love. People are love. You are love. People are love. People are ready to receive you when you're ready to give it in love. Just give it in love.
Ma'am.
Kim messaged me back.
Is she okay?
I was blowing up her phone.
Oh.
I was like, hey, are you there? Hey, I love you. Hey, are you there? And she's like, holy cow, yes, I am here. Kim.
Look at that.
And I said, hey, where are you at? I said, can you come on our show real fast? And she goes,
And?
just pulling my head out of my ass, so to speak. And she's like, now? Yes, now. Please.
I know that slang, but that's weird.
Basically getting her head out of the
You know
clouds.
I'm on the show too?
No, she does not. Kathy's here.
Don't. It's just a surprise. That's awesome.
Okay, I won't say that. I'll send you the link.
Yay! Awesome. That's how the Jesus works.
Invite, copy.
Well, you know what? We've been talking for a while now. I have to
Oh
go
my
to the
goodness.
bathroom.
I didn't even
You have
realize
to
it
go
was
potty?
past.
It's
You want to
like,
go
you know,
potty and then back, and then maybe she'll be on here? We could do is like a
Yeah.
surprise thing. I'll take you off for a second, and then when I see you back, I'll bring you
No,
back.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay,
Because-
fine, I won't.
No, seriously. I don't want her to feel any kind of like, hey,
Bombardment.
Kathy's in your face. It's like, where you been? You know, because that's how
It was just
like,
going to be a surprise,
going to be.
but I do.
Oh man, y'all.
We're just a little different, is all. She's just trying to be fun. No
I
worries.
thought it would be fun, not a
No
bombardment.
worries. It's all good.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
So how long do you usually do your shows for?
Usually
An
an hour.
hour. I wasn't watching the time. Usually I get up like
Just wondering.
You came on about an hour ago, so
Yeah, well, a
It's
little
about right.
shorter, but yeah. Tom's having a good time.
Tom? Oh, Dom.
Dom.
Dom. There she is.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you ladies?
Good. How are you?
I am better.
That's
Much
good.
better. Thank you.
Nobody's
Very
heard
good
from
to
you for
see
a
you.
minute, so
Haven't
Yeah.
seen or heard from you for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm okay. So I'll tell you the story. So before I left for Albuquerque, which I was super excited about, I haven't seen my family since last summer, so because of all the crazy.
Mhm.
So my doctor, I have fibromyalgia, so my doctor did not refill some of my medication, and I was going for 2 weeks. So for 2 days, I tried to get an appointment to get my prescriptions filled, and they didn't have time to see me. So I had to go without 2 of my medications. So now I am completely off a pain patch that I wore. It's called, hold on, I forgot. Anyway, I've been on pain patches for about 4 or 5 years now.
Oh wow.
Put one on a week. It's like it's
Like
a
a
mix
slow
of 2.
release.
Yeah, it's like a mix of two medications. It's not as bad. It's like not as bad as some of the ones out there. But I've tried to come off of them twice, and I haven't been able to because I had withdrawal so bad. But when I left to go to Albuquerque, yeah, I didn't have any. So I now have I don't have any patches on, which is the first time, and another medication that they wouldn't refill before I left. So I was really upset when I left because I knew I was going to have trouble, and I didn't want to do that in front of my family, you know, out there, my granddaughter. So it was not, I wasn't happy, but I got out there, and my goal was to just reconnect to nature. And that's kind of my happy spot out there. The desert, you know, just the freedom. I spent hours and hours in the desert when I lived out there, like every day. And this is kind of where I go for my spiritual journey. So it was a very healing time. I did not have withdrawals while I was out there. It was kind of a miracle. I had a lot of fatigue. But when I got home, I thought I was exhausted, and I knew it would be hard coming back home because it's an emotional thing, because I have to leave. I have 2 children out there, a grandchild and my mom. And I knew it would be hard to leave because we really want to live out there. But when I got home, I was exhausted, but I didn't realize I was sick too. So I had, this is so embarrassing, but I'll tell you, I had a UTI. And when people get older, because I used to work with the elderly, not that I'm elderly, but when people get older, they kind of get, well, they lose their shit when they get a UTI. I'll just tell you straight out. So I don't know if it was that or coming off the meds or everything, but I went into a really bad depression, like bad. And I didn't go back on the medicine. I'm not back on the medicine. I am still on medicine. I take Lyrica. But I really have just been in a dark place. I just have not been able to communicate with people. I haven't been able to do anything. I've mostly been in bed. I haven't even unpacked from my trip. So I just kind of had to crawl out of, you know, that spot where I was, and it had nothing to do with anybody or anything or nothing. It was all me. It was like, but I took care of a lot of internal crap. And I guess that's the biggest reason why I'm telling you guys. I mean, other than I should tell you, but to come on and say all this, I don't even know who's listening, that, you know, this is a journey, and you think that you get through a big part of it, and you're like, oh, you know, feeling the good high vibes, and you're moving forward. And then it's a time to really look at ourselves. And, you know, I had some unfinished business, I guess, that I needed to take care of about myself. I had to really go inside, even though I didn't sit down and choose to have this look at myself. I kind of got there because I was exhausted and sick, because I had to go through 2 rounds of antibiotics to get rid of the infection. So it wasn't like, you know, it was a long time. It was just took forever, it felt like. But anyway,
yeah,
all that time of like really being incapacitated, but your mind still works, even though it's not working right. Your mind goes, but your body won't follow. And that's part of the fibro. But so I had a lot of time to look inside, a lot of meditation, but I was just quiet, and I just socially couldn't get out of my head. And I've had a hard time, you know, today's the first day I've answered anyone because it was hard. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. And it sucks to be there, but you know, but I have been doing meditations all morning, and I'm realizing that this was a thing I had to do, to look at myself, to recommit to things, to get back to where I want to be, to realize how important my soul family is, the people that I follow, the people that I work with, to appreciate them, because I've missed them, and it's my fault. But it just, I guess I needed to get rid of some stuff that I didn't even know was there. Like maybe things from your childhood or past life. I don't know, but it's just a cleansing. And even if you're going great on the journey and you have some hiccups and you land in that dark pit again, you can get out. I mean, you can get out, and everybody who prayed and the Sangha that helped me. They threw the ladder down, and it was up to me to climb up it. But hey, I'm back on the top. I'm not in the pit. So
Yay!
There are bumps, there are potholes, there are pits on our journey, and but when you get through them, it makes you a better person, at least a stronger person. To know that you can get back on your feet and go back to what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm ready to get back to my life. I'm ready to get back to my commitments. It was my fault. It was a bunch of crazy stuff at once that I didn't handle the way I thought maybe I could, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
We love you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And then
Absolutely love you. Absolutely.
You learn
so
how
good to
important
see
that
you.
is.
Yeah.
Been worried about you.
I know.
Been
And
worried.
I get, and I'll tell you, like, it's been hard to not be there, but I just couldn't make myself be there. I couldn't.
You know what, too? I understand that, too. I know that. I know that. I ain't doing it. Hey, don't you feel no wise bad girl? Don't you feel no wise bad for being yourself?
Well,
okay? Because it happens to everybody.
Yeah. I want to be the me that functions,
Don't
we all do. We all do.
Let me tell you, you get to those, but we don't. Yeah. I don't want to function most of the time. I'm like, I don't feel like functioning today.
You don't want to adult today?
No,
that's what I told my daughter.
That isn't function. Adult. That's beyond function.
I know. This adult thing. Nobody told us how horrible it is.
That's all right.
Being an adult.
You're good. Okay.
But I love you guys, and I thank you for just giving me love and space, and most of all understanding, because it's this is hard, but I'm okay. I'm good.
Welcome to the Great Awakening.
Well, I'm glad I blew up your phone then.
That was so funny, because I thought, what is wrong with my phone? Is she doing this, or is my phone?
I am.
Out?
I was like, hey.
Yeah,
hey,
and
where are you?
Are you there? Answering someone else for the first time since I've been home, and then you're like, hey, and I'm like, what is this? So it's like I was on a roll. I'm like, I'm gonna answer. I'm good. I'm coming out of my shell. Yep, I'm out.
That's good.
I'm out of my shell. So
so glad.
But thank you. I mean, all three of you, from my heart. Thank you so much. I mean, we got to pull each other up, and this is crazy, and I love all you guys. I want to be part of what you're doing. I just want to be me again. And thank you. Thank you for not writing me off.
Definitely
never do that.
Definitely not going to do that.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I can't wait. Let's start writing people off.
Never do this.
No. We ain't no credit company.
We're done.
We ain't no credit company.
Once you're in, you belong.
So, hippie, Brenda says, never met you before, but I can so relate to going over things you thought you dealt with. When I can't get around currently, I have a ton of time with myself.
Yeah,
and then Tammy Sprinkles.
Crazy. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Tammy Sprinkles says, we are all here to lift you up, Kim.
I just texted her. I felt powerful. I finally answered Tammy Sprinkles.
That's good. That's good.
Look, she asked if I had gotten, you guys, I toted like, I don't know how many pounds of rocks through the airport because I didn't want to put them on the plane.
Yeah.
I got rocks for some people in the Sangha. And
nice.
It was hilarious because it was exhausting because we fly standby. So it's like you go to a gate and they're like, oh, you can't go on this flight. So you take the rock bag over your shoulder and you go back down to the tram and go to another thingy and go back up. And it was nuts. But
you're not going to believe this, Kim. You're not going to believe this. Somebody had told me in the past.
Those are pretty.
This is Tammy Sprinkles rock. It's here, Tammy. Proof.
Toting bags of rocks, like what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're toting bags of rocks.
We are toting bags of rocks. And you know what?
We're going up mountains with bags of rocks. But look at you.
Literally.
You literally did
That's awesome.
Toting bags of rocks.
I got some cool rocks, y'all.
That's
I got
awesome.
Rocks for if y'all want to rock, let me know.
I want to rock.
But
I want to rock. You want to rock?
I got some Lemurian crystals.
Ooh.
Lemurian.
Yes. I don't know if that's a real thing, but you know.
That one speaks
I
Kathy's
think so.
language.
But
Lemurian. Lemurs. I love them.
Lemurs.
lemur
Nice.
crystals.
I love
Little
lemurs.
monkeys
Love 'em.
do that. Hold them.
Yeah, the little bouncing. They bounce everywhere.
Yeah, it's a great analogy because I've thought about that a lot. That I think depression, because depression is part of fibro. I'm convinced, but I'm not a professional, so this is my opinion.
You're a
unprofessional.
professional.
It's
It's your
just
body.
like being
Yeah,
compressed by all the crap that you carry around on yourself, and especially a woman or a mom or someone who feels like they have a lot of responsibility, like to their family or to their family and their job and blah blah blah, and it goes on. And you just pile on all those layers of responsibility, and it's like bags of rocks. And then you go, I wonder why I feel like I can't move. Like I feel like my hands and legs are in cement. Because I'm carrying around, you know, all this stress that I put on myself because I put it there. Now, I chose to pick up that bag of rocks. And that's part of the times that your mind still works, but your body doesn't. And you're sitting there looking at yourself going, geez, why did I do that? You know, like, and you have to let it go. And that's not easy either. So,
True.
a lot of forgiveness, a lot of forgiving myself, you know. So it's very, wow, who knew the Great Awakening was going to be this intense, you know?
Right?
I thought
It's
the political
crazy.
thing was nuts, but the personal stuff is actually the whole purpose. And
That's just step number 2.
It's just step number 2.
Man, we got 35 more.
you guys,
You're doing great.
thank
Doing
you.
great.
Wow. I need like the game board so I can understand how to do it.
Right? We need like the check marks
Yeah.
of what we need to do next.
I want a gold star where I am so I can see my progress.
You know
Wow.
what? I think you might not see it, but we see you. You've gone pretty far, and you're doing great.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I
You
appreciate
look
it.
all lit up.
We're
You
proud of you.
guys are very healing.
Well, thank you.
You really are. Oh man, this is cool. I'm glad you texted me 100 times.
Hey,
Well, now,
hey, squeaky
now,
wheel.
now I know what to do when I need to get an answer.
There you
just
go.
short little
100
texts that
times.
go off like
Yeah,
consecutively,
squeaky.
you know.
Yeah, squeaky wheel gets the oil, right?
Yeah,
That's
you hit
it.
me on a good day too, so that's good.
Hey, yay!
Are you home,
Hopefully
Savannah?
Monday's a good day.
Are you,
So we're good.
Kim?
I
Are
don't want
you
to do that
home?
again.
Are you home in Savannah?
Yes, I'm home in Savannah.
Where's that crazy bird?
Oh Lordy, he's on the other side of the house, and it's a miracle he's quiet.
Okay. I love that bird.
Well, you want a bird?
No,
Not a bird.
no, I don't want
No,
it.
she just loves the bird.
I just
You know,
want
if you're
one.
ever lonely, you don't live far from me.
True.
Okay.
We're probably about an hour and a half apart. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's
probably
it?
even closer.
You guys
Savannah
should be
to
like
Charleston
halfway.
is nothing. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
No
like
way in
when I
comparison.
was stationed at Paris Island, Beaufort, it was 45 minutes. It was an hour to get to Charleston, but it was 45 minutes to get to Savannah.
No?
yeah,
Very nice.
Ooh.
yeah, it's not that far, and I'm close to I'm close enough to the highway because I'm not really in Savannah. I'm west of Savannah because my husband works at the airport. or
Okay.
near the
Very
airport.
cool.
So I'm kind of west of
You guys
town.
could totally meet for like lunch or coffee or something.
We could. It's really not that far. It's crazy. So I'm
No, it's
hoping,
not
Kathy,
far.
if you do
Do some
local stuff, I
brainstorming.
might can finally come join you.
Well,
I
I'm
would-
getting ready to, girl. We'll talk about it. I'm just so
Yeah.
glad you're okay.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm
If you
ready
really
get
want to know the
busy.
truth, I didn't know if you were alive or dead, girl. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
same.
Oh, well,
Samesies.
I was concerned.
physically
We got
alive,
prayer for
mentally
you. I
not
don't
so
know if
great.
you know. I don't know if you're closet watching, but we pray for you.
Closet
Yeah.
watching. We hope you are.
We're hoping
No,
you're
thank you.
okay.
Mhm.
I just
You're all right. It's okay.
unexplainable,
It's all good.
but I'm
I
good.
understand. I
I'm
understand.
being born again right here.
Born again.
Wonderful.
Being born again over there.
Right here. Without the bird. We don't need it.
Sweet. Yeah.
If I
And if I ever want a bird, I know where I can get a bird.
Yeah. Just
I'll
go over
take
to her
good care
house.
of that bird. Too. You know that. I
Lordy,
can take.
that bird would be your best friend. See, I'm that bird's person. I'm very, very honored.
That's
So-
good.
He gets mad at me if I don't pay attention to him. So, but somehow
Pay
I snuck
attention to
by
me.
him.
What kind of bird is it?
He's a cockatoo, which is the loudest of
Oh.
parrots.
He's a
Me.
cockatoo. Oh, he's beautiful.
So, and they like to be in big groups. So he's like, "Hey,
Is that the
where's
white
my
ones?
group?" That would be me.
Was that
You
the
know.
white ones with the big
No, they have to
frill?
be.
Yeah.
Aren't
Yeah,
they white
he's a
though?
sulfur crested. Yeah, he's all white, and he has some
Those
yellow.
are awesome.
Yeah, they're very.
I've seen those
smart.
ones. I really got love for you, hippie. Love your heart and that smile.
Thank you. Oh God, I missed y'all so much. It's
Miss you too.
crazy, like how you can want to do something and miss people and still can't get yourself through the crap any faster. But it's weird, is all I can say. But
Yeah, mother messages and asks if you normally do natural medicines.
no, and I want to, because when I first got diagnosed, I was so thankful to find a doctor that understood me and gave me meds, like I
Mhm.
was in that 3D mindset and
Mm-hmm.
felt very lucky that I did as well as I did, because so many people suffer way more than I do. And
Mhm.
so then I started like, well, I don't really want to be on all this stuff. And I tried to come off and I couldn't. And I've tried a couple of times, I couldn't. And I really freaked when I was leaving town, because I'm like, this is going to be ugly. But I think the Reiki got me through, because I did not have any like physical withdrawals. I probably had mental withdrawals that probably did not help me. But physically, I did not feel it. And I don't have the pain in my legs, because usually my legs hurt so bad that even people close to me will go, just go get the medicine. I can tell you hurt. Like, I can see your face. I see the pain. Just go get the medicine. And that's kind of like been my mindset. So, but I'm not having the leg pain. So thank goodness. And I've really, it's been through Reiki, meditation, crystals, and just sheer will that I
and
have.
the
Jesus, because I'm not taking any natural medicine, although I do take supplements and fermented whole food supplements. But I'm not taking anything specifically for pain or anything, other than, well, I got to get off the Lyrica, but I'm like, I'm not doing it this week. But
take your time on that one. Please.
Have you ever tried?
Before?
Have you ever tried copaiba oil?
No, I don't even know what it is.
It's for pain relief, and it's freaking awesome.
Especially affects the nerves in your body.
Yeah. It's
What
for
is
nerve.
it?
It's for nerves. It's a copaiba, COPIABA. Copaiba oil, and you can find it on Amazon. We usually get the. Let me show you which one I usually get.
There we go.
It's
that one. I don't know.
What one?
I have dyslexia. So I'm trying to spell it.
Yeah, it was the one that's the right spelling, I think. Copaiba. So this is the one really that. Here, let me show you which one it is. I'll share the screen real quick. You can see the screen good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the one that we get. Yes, we got it from Amazon, but it works so good, and all you have to do is just put a little bit on your hands, and then put it wherever it's hurting, and it goes directly to your nerves that's causing the pains.
It helps so much.
It's so good. Yeah.
Thank you. That
because I have a lot of
many people.
I have a lot of pain. I have osteoarthritis in both my knees and in my hips and stuff, and then I have pain in my shoulders. I know Bree has like tons of pain, and she says she swears by it. Chad also has a lot of pain because he's a coal miner and stuff. So he's been coal mining practically half his life, and so he's got a lot of pains, especially with like the weightlifting stuff that he does too. So the copaiba oil is amazing for that because it helps with your nerves pains, which is a fibromyalgia thing, right? The overactive nerves.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like physically no reason I should have all this pain. It's like a weird, like your nerves are confused.
Your neurology, yeah.
Yeah.
And that stuff is amazing for that. And they have it in doTERRA that you can take internally too. And so, doTERRA sells it for the internal gel caps or whatever that they have.
Oh, okay.
And then also, if you wanted to just do the oils, just to try it out first. That's what we did, is just to try it out first. I just bought the bottle, and it comes in. It's like it's a pretty big bottle. It's about what, like 16, 17 ounces of it or something. Let's see. It's well, that one says 8 ounces, but it seems like a lot more.
Gotcha.
But
it goes a long way.
And all you need is like the little bit. You put your 2 fingers on there, you dip it over, and then you spread it around. Just like you would suntan lotion or suntan oil or something. Wherever the pain is, and your temples if you have a headache. I put it on my jaw because I have a lot of jaw pain, and my dentists don't even know what it's from. So they've done X-rays and everything; they don't know what it is. And I think it's part of the overactive nerve thing too, because I know Bree was diagnosed with fibro a while ago, but I don't know if it's what it is that she has.
How about clenching your jaws when you sleep at night?
Yeah,
Bree does that. Chad does that.
I do too. I
didn't
know.
I know you said punching. I'm like, I don't punch him.
No,
I don't punch myself.
Yeah, clenching.
I know.
Yeah, I do that. I didn't even know that I did it.
I know a girl.
Grinding.
She grinds
her teeth.
She had to get some kind of rubber like
the mouth guard,
something like that. But this chick would grind. It would keep people awake at night.
Yeah, our son right over here. He did that. It sounded like he was popping his teeth out of his face. It would be like, and I'm like, oh, stop.
Wow.
Because when he was little, he would sleep in our bed, and it would be right by my head, and he would just be grinding away, and I'd have to move his mouth. I'm like, Maddox, stop it. Maddox, stop it.
Wow.
And then Maylee did it too. And I'm pretty sure Chad does it, but he doesn't do it as much. But, yeah, you put that, because of the pain, though, that it causes, you can put that oil right there on your jawbone, and it helps so much. I've had so much pain in my ear since we got back because of all the driving and everything, because we went down to, like, basically sea level at a point, and then up to, like, 9,000 feet.
It's crazy.
Kelly Sandquist gave me this along with those other things. This
the
is
CBD stuff?
It's not CBD.
Oh, it's not CBD? Oh, it's the whole flower. The whole flower stuff, right?
But this is the only thing is that this does have an oil because this is topical. But this has like 18 different kind of herbs and things and whatever in it. It was good for my stuff.
That's good.
I'm done. But that's a topical thing too.
Yeah. And you should try the I'm wondering, because I have one of those rollery things. That's one of the rolly ones, right? You just roll it on you. I have a rolly thing right here that I could probably put that copaiba in, and then just roll that around.
And all their stuff
they have that.
is called That's It. And
that's it?
that's it, because that's all they needed. That's it. Like,
that's amazing. That's awesome.
That's it.
That's awesome. Yeah, so copaiba oil. I wonder if there is copaiba oil in that you have, along with the others.
I don't know. I'm going to talk with Kelly again about this stuff because she was interested in talking with me, and it was like time to go to Arizona.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we went to Arizona, and I'm like still decompressing Arizona. I don't know about y'all.
I can't believe it's already been.
Probably not so much as me.
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
say no, Kathy. Not
We're
so
still.
much as you.
It's almost
Are
been
you
10
kidding
days.
me?
It's almost been 10 days since we left there, and that's crazy.
Wow.
It's been 10 days. I cannot believe it's already been that long.
Honey, I love you, but the stuff I had to relive is just a little hard to compare to.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm
I'm
teasing
not
you.
saying that.
Decompress. To
Teasing.
decompress is.
I'm teasing. Just teasing. It's okay. I'm hugging
Oh,
you
she
right
got
now.
off
Can
of.
you feel it? I'm hugging.
So let's see.
Can we pray? This is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, just real quick.
Yeah, this is bad. Yeah,
That's how
no,
she
I'm
got
just
off
kidding.
of. That's how she got off of the Lyrica.
Oh, okay, good. Good to know.
She said that's how
Thank
she
you.
got off of it because she said that's how she got off of Lyrica and mass amounts of Tylenol.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
Was through Whole Foods, and
Oh, she got off the Tylenol. I'm like, don't
Yeah.
take the Tylenol in place of.
Yeah,
she got.
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, where'd it
great.
go? She said
I'm
she
all
used.
into the whole food vitamins
Pray.
and herbs and plant whole plant for healing. You know, because you
Yeah.
can get a lot of stuff. I don't know the names of all of it. I have
Yeah.
some stuff that I take, but I couldn't pronounce it if I had to. But
Yeah.
it does help. It really, and I
Yeah.
take C60 too. Also,
Oh, that's good.
the
Flip flops.
that helps a lot.
They're more than flip flops,
They're more than flip flops.
and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
You see how they're separate? They're not supposed to be separate. Okay. See how that they come apart, kind of.
Uh huh.
Do you know what's in there?
Is that Velcro?
Do you know what that is?
Is that sand from the desert?
That's right. That's
You
exactly
brought a
what
piece of
that is.
Arizona back with you, didn't you?
You think I'm fooling around?
No, I'm serious.
I was shown this specifically to make sure that I don't mess with this.
Oh, very cool.
Just thought I'd share with you.
The
Since we're
sacred ground
talking
now.
about Arizona.
Yeah.
It will forever be
It's-
in your
it's-
filter and every.
There's
inch
a
of your
bunch of
home.
it in there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Hey, you should be an expert at hauling campers after that trip.
Yeah.
I've hauled through there a lot.
I can drive them, but boy, I don't like to.
Well, the wind out there gets you.
There was a
Mhm.
lot of wind. Oh,
There's a lot
yeah.
of wind.
Back in the day, when I was in the Marine Corps and there was a bunch of us idiot people, whatever, working there, whenever we had a joke or it was like, you got to think about this now. This is in 74, 75. This is like when people were still like square and lame. You know what I'm saying? And so, and innocent. We're just innocent friggin' people doing
The good
innocent
years.
friggin' people things.
Yeah.
You know, and somebody would do something and like the whole, you know, like it would just go like this. It was just like, that was the deal. That was the deal. It was like,
I thought that was a Southern thing.
no, it was like you would see,
like a
you would
United
see
States thing.
staff sergeants strapping Marines going.
That's hilarious.
So if you ever catch
All right,
me doing
ladies.
that, you know, it's like, okay. In other words, silly me.
Oopsie.
All right. Oops. All right. Well, it's been amazing, ladies. And thanks, Kim, for coming on at the last minute.
It's been a long
Kathy,
time. We
thank you
found our
much.
APG.
Yeah.
CPG has returned.
And Kathy, thank you so much for all your loveliness and awesomeness and tear-felt things and silliness.
Yeah.
And Bree, thank you for overpowering your headache-ness, for coming on and joining in the fun and the serious talks.
Sure.
And thanks to me for showing off my red hair.
It's
That's right.
very
It's you.
beautiful. What inspired the red hair?
Oh, I've done it off and on. I found in my Facebook memories that I did it also like 4 years ago, like the same day. I was like, huh. Apparently, July 20th is
y'all.
Red Hair Day.
Y'all. Well, you know what? I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think
You're
about
gonna go
what-
red, aren't you?
You don't know what I just might do. I don't.
We
know.
don't.
you
We
might-
don't
you
know
might
what
just
you
do
might
it.
Because, honey, listen. When it comes to my head, I don't care. I shave
do.
my head. I don't care. I have shaved my head many a time. I
Have you?
don't care.
You should do
I
a
like
mohawk.
it like that. A shaved. I've done a mohawk.
You should do a
I've done
mohawk and do it
that.
red.
I've done it.
Call you the Red Streak.
No, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's just hair.
It's true. It grows back.
It'll grow back, and I don't
It's
care.
true.
I don't care about my hair. I do like my hair, but if I don't have the hair, I don't care.
Never mind. Never mind.
So then you're gonna go red.
Right?
I don't
So
know
we
what I
can
might
match.
do. I just
You
don't
gonna
know
match
what I
us?
might do. I might have somebody do designs in my head.
Hey, that would be
Love
cool.
it. I can't
Yeah.
wait to
I
see
don't
what
know.
happens.
I don't know.
You
That'd
come
be
here,
cool.
we'll do it for free.
Yeah. Come on over.
We love you.
It's a short drive.
I can see that.
Right.
It's just a short drive over here. I cut Bree's hair this morning.
I'm gonna do something. I'll never forget. I'll never forget. Oh my God, my heart, my Scott, my Carrie's stepdad, co-parent from the donor dad, Scott, red hair. Oh my God, I'll never forget the day. He dyed his hair. He dyed his hair black, and he dyed his daggone. He dyed his.
He went from
He
redhead
had
to
a
black.
mustache too. Okay, redhead. He's got black hair. He's got black eyebrows and a black mustache. I thought I woke up. I thought, what are you, Groucho Marx? I was like, oh, it was great. Yeah.
That's
I might
awesome.
go black. You never know. I might just do
You
something.
never know.
I might just
Something.
come up with a mustache.
Do something awesome.
She might do nothing. Her hair's
She
kind of
might
cool
do
what it
nothing.
is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, did you say that you
I'm
might
just
have a mustache?
anticipating.
But only
You
for
didn't
the
say that.
last, I'd say
You
for the
said that.
last year, I've gone natural because I've bleached my hair blonde most of my entire.
Yeah, wasn't it
Last-
blonde on the CD?
Yeah,
On the CD?
yeah, kind of.
I love all
Kind
the
of.
songs on there, by
Not
the way.
quite. But blonde, I've been blonde. Yeah. And I just started doing natural past year. I like it all right.
I love it.
It's a good color on you. Your and Chad's hair is about the same color.
It's a
Yours
good
and Chad's
color
hair.
on you.
It's a good
I
color
wouldn't
on
mind
you.
a little. There is a little bit of a tint to it if you look at it under light.
Mm-hmm.
But I always said I'd never just do the gray thing, and now it's like, nope,
No,
I like it. But it's not. I'm not totally white. No, I'm not doing
That's
that.
true. It'd be cool. Be like total
It's
platinum.
popular now.
It's true.
Gray?
All right. You ready to pray?
Yep.
Should we pray it out?
Ready
The
to
platinum
pray.
is the.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna pray for everybody on the other side of the screen, ladies.
That's right. Let's just pray.
Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. And
You're blessed. Bless everybody here. Bless Kathy over there who's giving thumbs up. Yeah. All right. We love you guys. This is over 2 hours. I've never done one that long.
Long time.
Grateful for everybody. I'm just going to play the thing.
I love you
We'll see
guys.
you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and AuntieB